whenever there is some kind of a tragedy, there are only very remote percentage of people, who come forward to help the people in crisis. But this time, everybody was doing their own bit, even the smallest one. But everybody was so accessible to each other. So, as we all know, that we are facing a second wave of COVID in India. It is entirely very different from the first wave we saw. First wave was most about the hunger, the migrant worker, and people were not having a full access to food and this thing and all. But this time situation turned up to be it became a disaster kind of thing. First of all, it started with the people were looking for a bed at the hospital and the medical treatment and all. Subsequently, this thing moved towards our villages in rural area of the India and all. So right now, so Uday Foundation, we are working on the three things. Since Delhi Capital is our partner, so our focus with Delhi Capital is in Delhi NCR only. So initially we started by providing oxygen concentrator to the needy ones. Okay. So how we are doing that? We have a concentrator bank with us, and we are providing this concentrator to free of cost to the people who are in need of oxygen. So, we provide them this concentrator at their doorstep. They use the same thing. And when they feel okay, then when they recover, they return back this concentrator to us. Also, we provided this concentrator to some of the very small kind of hospital setup, like some small nursing home in the slums and all. So it is a very beneficial for them. Secondly, with the help of Delhi Capitals, we are providing wellness kits. Okay, the wellness kits is a unique idea of Uday Foundation only. What we felt was that so many patients, they do not require hospital admission. Okay, so what we make, the wellness kit contains paracetamol, it contains vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, thermometer, pulse oximeter and all. So we are providing this thing to the underprivileged people and the poor and the homeless who are living in the slums. So, then they can get the treatment at their home only. And thirdly, we are providing on the daily basis, we are providing the food to the people, cooked meal. In this, what we are doing is that, we are providing this food outside various hospitals like AIMS, Safdarjung Hospital, Loknayak Hospital, and other hospitals. As well as for the first time, we started providing food outside a cremation ground, like Lodi Road cremation ground. We are providing food. We are providing food at Nigam Bodh Ghat, Gazipur, and you'll not believe this thing. We are sending around 2,000 to 3,000 food packets every day outside this cremation ground, and people are taking the same thing. I'm running this foundation for the last 14 years. And we have seen all kind of a disaster. We have seen Kashmir flood, Uttarakhand flood, Kerala flood, Nepal earthquake. So many things we have been through, so many things. But we have never seen this kind of a trauma in this nation. And other thing, with this kind of a trauma, other thing what I see, which is very beautiful, that, everyone came together. Okay, let it be a topmost industrialist, let it be a homeless, let it be anyone. They had some kind of a bonding among each other, and everybody was so accessible. Because whenever there is some kind of a tragedy, there are only very remote percentage of people, who come forward to help the people in crisis. But this time, everybody was doing their own bit, even the smallest one. But everybody was so accessible to each other.